Super Bowls, and the Bills feel it's their turn. This will be a chance to measure.
A real contrast in styles, Dick. AFC team coming in, first real physical team the AFC has put on the field in a number of years. And this is, to me, the most interesting game of the year. The most, in a sense, it could be the most exciting, but these contrasting teams, one trying to establish itself, and the other trying to hold on to the real character that Parcells has developed in them over many, many years.
Some legitimacy in this being a possible Super Bowl preview. Norwood's kick is short. Rookie Rodney Hampton at the 13. The ex-Georgia star, who would be a senior in college this year had he stayed in the SEC Conference, takes it to the 28-yard line. Here comes veteran Phil Simms and the Giant offense, Jumbo John Elliott. He'll be assigned to Bruce Smith most of the day. Roberts regarded as the best of those five. Oates, Moore, and Riesenberg. Simms has Otis Anderson, now the number 8 rusher in history. Carthen the blocker, Ingram and Baker the wideouts. Bavaro the tight end. Those two go out in the 3 wide. Manuel comes in with Meggett, the leading receiver. Giants figure to be running away from Smith, and they do on first down as Louis Tillman drives to the 35-yard line.
That's just where they want to run, Dick, to their right, away from Smith. And they feel Leon Seals, as an example, is not a big, bulky guy, and they can get under him and drive him off the line, and they really did it.
There they are, Seals, right, Smith, the front three. Talley, Bentley, Conlon, and Bennett are the backers. Those two go out. In the nickel, David Poole and Clifford Hicks, former Ram, come in. Williams, Odoms on the corners, the rookie Williams. Smith and Hagee at safety. On second and short, diving is the veteran Otis Anderson. I know it was Tillman again, and Tillman is close to the 37-yard line, a couple of yards shy of a first down.
Bruce Smith lined up inside, then jumped way outside, and you see him come down underneath everything, and he is so tough to cut off. He gets his pads below the offensive blockers. But before the ball was snapped, he was over the center lined up, then he moved well outside, then he slanted right back in. So they're going to move him around, especially on the right side.
4 sacks last week against the Colts, 19. That's 2 more than Derek Thomas of Kansas City for the NFL lead. Third down and 2. Feels that Tillman more reliable in handling the ball, although the veteran Otis Anderson is mightily highly regarded in that respect.
Well, we know one thing for sure. You pointed it out. They're going to run to the right as much as they can. They'll just keep Buffalo honest when they go to their left.
There's Otis Jerome Anderson, OJ.
Here's a confrontation.
Jumbo Elliott, 76, and the man he'll be meeting all day long, 78, Bruce Smith.
Smith again moving all around the field.
Hampton in there now for the first time. Here comes the rookie. He's close to a first down at the 49 before Conlon and Williams can collaborate.
Again, they broke off the right side, and they're knocking Seals back off the line of scrimmage. Bavaro doing a beautiful job on Bennett. He takes Bennett 3 yards to the inside and 3 yards up the field. So the Bavaro-Bennett confrontation could be a critical factor throughout the game.
Hampton, 215 pounds. He's only 21 years of age, signing after his junior year at Georgia. So a couple of first downs for the Giants, all on the ground as expected. Ingram in motion. Hampton goes the other way. Smith's side, and he's into Buffalo territory. A gain of a couple to the 49. Nate Odoms, any feel he's playing all-pro corner, comes up to make the stop.
Bruce Smith again is ready to dominate to his inside and break up a play. He is so tough. Look at him split people, taking the guard down and just creating a huge pile. Now that's what it's going to take to stop that awful tackle play. The fullback and the guard pull and run together. A great defensive player will take both of them down and leave the ball carrier stripped.
Simms, hand off to Hampton, cuts back inside to the 40, could go all the way to the 9-yard line. Rodney Hampton. One of the longest runs of the year for the Giants, 40 yards.
Well, the lack of discipline on the part of the Buffalo defense is already showing up. Now, they make great big plays defensively. Now, look at Smith come way up the field here and be out of it. Then the ball will break back to the inside, and Smith really won't be able to catch it. But now he's moving way outside. Watch him try to catch it from behind and doesn't quite make it. The big problem, Dick, is they're taking that right side of the line and knocking those defenders 3 and 4 yards off the ball.
They spotted at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Giants on their first possession. Here comes Hampton again, and he's hit hard by Cornelius Bennett, who slashed in from his linebacker spot.
Well, the plan was, in talking to Giant coaches, that they were going to their right, and are they? The big problem with this Bill defense is that they're undisciplined. That time Bennett went well inside, and Bavaro just simply took him and rode him all the way across where the ball was snapped, leaving a huge hole in there.
And Hampton, who in the preseason ran 89 yards for a touchdown against Buffalo, in his first pro carry, comes up with a big 40-yarder today. From the 6. Sims' first throw. Wide open, but he didn't run it, and now this one batted in the air, caught by Hampton, and he's tackled at the 2-yard line. You could hear the crowd almost begging Sims to run to the left. There was no one over there trying to jam the pass.
Everybody wanted him over there, Dick. 70,000 people were screaming to him to run. Yeah, he's looking to his right. A pick play's not there. Now look in front of him. Nothing there. Nothing there. And he at least could have gotten to the goal line if he hadn't gotten over it.
And Hampton, the right man in the right spot for the Giants to get the carom and a gain of 4 yards.
Beautifully defense. And you see Bennett jump up to block an anticipated pass. And Bennett might have been able to catch Sims. He's awfully quick, and he'd cut across the defense. But still, the hole was there.
Credit Leon Seals, the man who batted the pass in the air. Hampton saving it for the Giants, and Sims will call timeout. 1 second on the play clock, so he didn't have time to initiate the action. So the Giants threatening him. Giant head coach Bill Parcells, 49 years of age, a graduate of Wichita State. They call him Tuna, the players. But a barracuda. No, you answer that.
Well, you know, I watched him in the practice session yesterday. Can he be tough and volatile? This easy-going, affable guy, sense of humor, everything. But when he sees something on that field, he is direct, and the players respond, and that's the bottom line in coaching.
What do you think he's called here? 3rd and goal at the 2.
Well, that tailback's going to get it and go to his right, is my guess.
And the tailback is Rodney Hampton. 2 tight ends, Bavaro on the left. They run right. It's Hampton to the goal line. Did he get in? No. He stopped at the 1-foot line. And Parcells, who has a penchant for going for it on 4th down, sends in Otis Anderson. The Giants will not try the field goal, and they love it here at Giant Stadium.
Expect the same thing to happen. They'll take Otis this time, Otis Anderson, and put him off that right side and get an extra tight end in motion, most likely blocking over there, and just take it right up over the top.
The veteran Anderson, who leads the Giants in rushing this year. They go for the heavy formation. 3 tight ends. Anderson dives. No signal yet. Now touchdown, Giants. Barely made it.
He barely made it, Dick. He was cut down early, and just that extra effort in his height got him over the goal line. Now this has got to shake up this Bill team a little bit. Just barely. Now watch that extra effort. He had to reach out with the ball to get over the goal line. But the Bills have been a big play team defensively, but they've given up a lot of yardage and a lot of first downs. So Parcells took advantage of the lack of discipline in that Bill defense.
Matt Barr kicks the extra point, and the Giants flag is down on the extra point. And let's check with Pat Haggerty, today's referee. Personal foul against
running into the kicker, number 97.
Cornelius Bennett, running into Barr, and they'll tack on that penalty on the next kickoff. Barr
Bennett
connects.
coming inside. Oh, gee. No. Not good. The heavy formation, two big, powerful tight ends, Bavaro and Cross. But look at Smith, Leonard Smith, come in here and almost make the stop behind the line of scrimmage. He comes right under everything and almost gets there. In that time, Howard Cross should have cut him off, or it would have cost the Giants a touchdown.
Well, that was a one play, 1 yard that really could have turned the complexion of this game early. The Giants score. Bills, had they been able to hold, that certainly would have given them a tremendous emotional lift. 5-yard penalty. You were saying, oh no, about the call. Were you reflecting on Bennett moving into him, or the call itself?
I don't think Bennett did a thing. He was a little off balance. He reached out, grabbed the kicker, and the official threw the flag. That's an unnecessary penalty.
This is Al Edwards, the rookie for Buffalo, and he is buried at the 26-yard line. Myron Guyton made the tackle. Here comes Jim Kelly, having a great year. In fact, he leads the NFL quarterbacks. He's over the 100 rating. Wolford, Richard, Hall, Davis, and Ballard. He's 340, Ballard. Thurman Thomas, Jamie Mueller, the blocker, Lofton, the veteran, and Reed, a great receiver on the outside, and McKellar is the tight end. No huddle, and Jim Kelly loves this. It's been very effective for the Bills. Incomplete to Andre Reed, broken up by Greg Jackson, number 47.
Perry Williams, they were in man-to-man coverage. I'm sure the Bills thought the Giants would automatically zone defenses. You see Taylor rushing right over the top. They thought the Giants would zone it, and the Giants played man-to-man and just stuffed the play.
That's trouble to Thomas. Boy, he waits brilliantly and now breaks into the clear. Thomas at the 50, one man to beat Collins, and Collins cuts him off at the 25-yard line. A brilliant run by Thomas, who waited for his blockers, used that little stutter step, and then flew down the sidelines.
A beautiful screen pass to the left. You'll see people going to the outside, and watch Thomas wait for his blockers. Great job all the way around of picking up people, Pat Richter and Hull both. Beautifully timed screen, and Thomas just waited for his blockers.
49-yard run by Thurman Thomas, who has 1,083 this year coming in. Underneath, incomplete to Beebe, and there goes a flag. They hit him too soon. Everson Walls.
They're hooking receivers short, Dick, assuming it's a zone defense.
Defensive pass interference, number 28, first down.
And the Giants are just not retreating that far. There's the hooking pattern, but watch, Walls will be right there, and I guess he was there a half a count early. But the Giants aren't dropping their zone that deep, so they're right in the middle of those pass patterns.
First down at the 17, trailing 7-0. Thomas on a draw. And he's inside the 10 to the 8-yard line before Pepper Johnson, number 52, and 47, Greg Jackson, can make the stop. Going without the huddle, Jim Kelly. Oh, it's been an effective device at the start of the game for Buffalo here of late. Thomas again, good hole, closes quickly. Leonard Marshall made the stop at the 6-yard line. That may be good enough for a first down.
No question, they're keeping the Giants off balance. And look at this, Dick. The last 7 games, the first possession they've scored, this would make it 7 out of 8.
It is first and goal for Kelly. Throws to Lofton, incomplete. He had a chance. Mark Collins on the coverage. Lofton finding the fountain of youth in Buffalo at age 34.
What a departure from what the Buffalo team has done in the past. Thrown high, just right for Lofton, but he doesn't get both hands on it. Collins did a great job of just getting his hand between Lofton's.
Second and goal for Kelly. Underneath to Andre Reed, touchdown! And that's what Reed does so well, working in that linebacker area. He's fast and he's strong, and Reed, who has the all-time record for Buffalo at touchdown catches, adds one. He now has 38.
He did the same kind of a pattern for 70 yards against Philadelphia. Here they're on the goal line. Reed just crosses shallow in front of everybody. He builds up his speed. It's a zone defense. They just watch him go by. He catches it and just turns right into the end zone. So that particular play, the Giants are going to have to cut Reed off before he gets across that field, because I don't think he's 5 yards deep. They could cut him off.
Bills all-time scorer, Scott Norwood, to add the extra point. And it's tied at 7. Andre Reed
from Kutztown State. What a pick he was in the 4th round.